Are you ready to take charge of your pantry and prepare for the unexpected? Today, we're talking about 8 essential groceries you'll wish you'd stocked up on this January. With shifting global markets, supply chain disruptions, and ongoing concerns about food shortages, some items could soon become scarce or shockingly expensive. These aren't just everyday staples. They're smart choices to keep your kitchen stocked and your mind at ease. From rising prices to sudden shortages, these groceries are worth grabbing now to stay ahead of the curve. It's not about panic buying, it's about being prepared for whatever 2025 might bring. We'll highlight the key foods to prioritize so you can build a reliable stockpile and avoid last-minute stress. Don't wait for shelves to empty or prices to spike. These 8 items could make a significant difference for you and your family. Let us walk you through the must-haves to prepare your household for any challenge. You'll thank yourself for making these smart choices when it matters most. Number 8. Dried grains. When it comes to stocking up your pantry with essential items, dried grains should be at the top of your list. Dried grains should be at the top of your list. Grains like rice, lentils, and quinoa are absolute powerhouses in any kitchen, serving as key building blocks for countless meals. Whether you're preparing hearty soups, scrumptious stir-fries, or colorful grain bowls, these staples are indispensable. These staples add versatility, nutrition, and a lot of value to your food prep. Their long shelf life and easy storage options make them perfect not just for everyday use, but also for emergency preparedness, with the uncertainty of rising prices and potential food shortages. Invest in dried grains now to avoid regretting your decision. Take rice, for example. This globally loved grain is a household favorite for its versatility and ability to stretch meals on a budget. White rice and brown rice, basmati and jasmine varieties are staples that complement almost any dish, and if you're ready to get a little adventurous, specialty options like black rice, red rice, and wild rice are gaining attention for their rich flavors and nutrient density. While they offer significant health benefits, their availability is often limited and their prices are rapidly increasing. The popularity of these specialty grains means they can disappear from store shelves faster than you'd think. Act now before they become even harder to find. Lentils are another essential you don't want to overlook. They're brimming with plant-based protein, fiber, and essential vitamins, making them a go-to option for anyone looking to stay healthy while keeping their grocery bill low. They're incredibly versatile in the kitchen, whether tossed in soups and stews or used as a meat substitute in your favorite recipes. Red, green, and black lentils are among the most commonly available varieties, while specialty options such as French or beluga lentils are becoming increasingly popular due to their unique textures and flavors, particularly in the context of plant-based diets. The demand for lentils has surged due to their increasing popularity in Mediterranean, Middle Eastern, and vegetarian cuisine, potentially leading to regional shortages in the future. Additionally, quinoa, a superfood that was once considered a niche product, has become a popular choice. Quinoa is now a pantry staple for health-conscious shoppers and those following gluten-free or plant-based diets. This protein-packed grain is easy to cook and pairs beautifully with just about anything. Its varieties, including white, red, and black quinoa, offer unique flavors and textures, whether you're making salads, grain bowls, or even using it as a side dish. But here's the catch. Since most quinoa comes from imports, any disruption in supply chains could result in sudden price hikes or empty shelves. Stock up now and thank yourself later. Buying grains in bulk has also become hugely popular, and it's easy to see why. Not only does buying in bulk save you money, but it also ensures your family has a dependable stockpile during times of uncertainty. Properly store them in airtight containers to keep them fresh and protected from pests. Prepper communities and emergency preparedness. Advocates have been vocal about the importance of grains for long-term food security, and with inflation driving up production and labor costs, prices for basic grocery staples show no sign of going down anytime soon. If you're looking for alternatives to the most common grains, like rice and quinoa, consider options such as millet, farro, and amaranth. As more people become aware of these nutrient-rich grains, their availability may become limited, regardless of your daily meal plans or emergency preparations. Dried grains are a must-have. Don't wait too long. Stock up while you still can. Number 7. Canned vegetables and tomatoes. Stockpile these essentials. Now, when it comes to pantry staples, canned vegetables and tomatoes are absolute must-haves, and for good reason. These versatile items are flying off the shelves, and the demand for them is higher than ever. With unpredictable food supplies becoming a reality, people everywhere are turning to long-lasting, shelf-stable foods to prepare for potential shortages. Why are canned goods so essential? For starters, they're incredibly versatile. Think of all the meals you can create. Soups, stews, pasta sauces, casseroles, you name it. Canned vegetables like green beans, corn, and peas, along with canned tomatoes, are not just convenient. They're lifesavers when fresh produce becomes too expensive or simply unavailable. But here's the catch. Supplies of canned goods are tightening at an alarming rate. Several factors are at play. The supply strain globally, farming priorities are shifting. Many farmers are focusing on more profitable crops, leaving fewer vegetables for canning. At the same time, the cost of raw ingredients, especially tomatoes, has soared. Tomatoes are a key ingredient in sauces, soups, and pre-packaged meals, making them one of the most in-demand crops. Add to this the challenges farmers face, like climate issues and labor shortages, and it's clear why fewer canned products are hitting the shelves. Changing consumer preferences. Consumer behavior is also reshaping the market. Health-conscious shoppers are seeking organic canned vegetables, low-sodium options, and non-GMO varieties. While these healthier alternatives are great, they take longer to produce and often come with higher price tags. This demand has outpaced production, leaving grocery stores struggling to keep specialty items in stock. If you've noticed your local store frequently running out of organic or better-for-you canned goods, it's because of this. Rising packaging costs. Another major hurdle is the cost of packaging materials like aluminum and steel. As these materials become more expensive, manufacturers are cutting back on production and scaling down the variety of canned goods they offer. Some of your favorite items may soon become harder to find or disappear entirely. The takeaway canned vegetables and tomatoes are becoming more expensive, harder to find, and in some cases, unavailable. Don't wait if you're serious about preparedness. Stock up on these pantry staples now while they're still on store shelves. They're versatile, long-lasting, and could be the key to saving your meals during challenging times. Number 6. Dried beans and lentils. When it comes to pantry essentials, dried beans and lentils might not be the first items you think of, but they're absolute game changers, packed with protein, fiber, and vital nutrients. These little powerhouses are not only versatile, but also indispensable for any well-stocked kitchen. Whether you're preparing for, don't wait to stock up. If dried beans and lentils aren't already in your pantry, now's the time to act. Their shelf stability, affordability, and exceptional nutritional value make them a must-have for any household. By stocking up now, you're ensuring a reliable food source that's as healthy as it is versatile. Don't underestimate the power of these humble legumes. They could be the key to weathering tough times with ease. Prioritize them in your pantry plans today and relish the comfort that accompanies preparedness. Number 5. Wheat and flour products. We often overlook wheat and flour products until they become scarce. Picture this. You can't find a bag of flour when you need it most. This might sound unlikely, but the truth is, it's becoming a real possibility. Wheat-based staples such as bread, pasta, noodles, and baked goods are key to diets worldwide, but the availability of these products is becoming less reliable. One of the primary reasons for this issue is the rising global demand for wheat. Many emerging economies are shifting towards wheat-based foods, attracted by their affordability and versatility compared to other grains. Adding complexity to the situation, some countries have introduced export restrictions to protect their domestic food supplies. While these measures aim to stabilize local markets, they create ripple effects that limit global access to these essential products. Prices are increasing, the availability of flour is decreasing, and the competition for the remaining resources is intensifying. Wheat isn't just a staple food. It's also a vital component in many industrial processes, including biofuel production. This increases demand and intensifies the competition for already limited resources. Moreover, the popularity of specialty flours like spelt, whole wheat, and organic varieties has soared. Health-conscious consumers and artisanal bakers favor these niche products, yet their production is significantly smaller than that of standard all-purpose flour. As a result, they're often the first to vanish from shelves when demand spikes. Speaking of demand, have you noticed the growing trend of home baking? Whether it's for holiday treats, sourdough trends, or just to save a bit of cash, more people are turning to their kitchens. This surge in home baking is putting even more strain on flour supplies. Geopolitical tensions in major wheat-producing areas have made matters worse, disrupting global trade routes and making it more difficult for countries to secure the wheat they need. Some governments are even stockpiling wheat to ensure they're prepared, but this practice leaves smaller nations, or those with fewer resources, struggling to access the market. If you're someone who relies on flour and wheat-based products, now is the time to assess your pantry. Whether you're preparing for an unexpected shortage or want to avoid paying higher prices in the future, stocking up now will save you from stress later. Aim to diversify your supply with items like whole wheat flour, all-purpose flour, pasta, and baking mixes. A little planning today will give you peace of mind tomorrow. Number 4. When it comes to long-lasting, versatile, and nutritious foods, you can't ignore peanut butter and nut butters. Peanut butter and other shelf-stable nut butters are absolute essentials for your stockpile. During emergencies or times of food shortages, they serve as a powerhouse food, packed with protein, healthy fats, and a range of vitamins, suitable for any meal or snack. Nut butters frequently disappear from store shelves first. Their convenience, long shelf life, and dense nutritional value make them an ideal choice for anyone preparing for uncertain times. But why are nut butters such an important addition to your survival stash? For one, they provide an excellent source of energy. Just one spoonful of peanut butter can power you through the day when access to fresh food is limited. They're also incredibly versatile. Spread them on crackers, mix them into smoothies, or add them to baked goods for a quick protein-packed meal or snack. And it's not just peanut butter. Almond butter, cashew butter, and mixed nut butters are becoming increasingly popular as healthier and more nutrient-rich options, aligning with diets like keto, paleo, and other health-focused lifestyles. However, there's a catch. Supply chain disruptions and climate events have caused wild fluctuations in the cost of key nuts used in these products. Almonds, cashews, and other specialty nuts often come from drought-prone areas, leading to reduced yields and higher prices. For example, premium brands that use organic or sustainably sourced nuts can quickly become expensive, especially in times of crisis. Stocking up now ensures you lock in today's prices, while these items are still widely available and relatively affordable. Nut butter demand is on the rise, especially among health-conscious consumers who seek healthier alternatives to traditional peanut butter products with lower sugar content or added nutrients. Unfortunately, this popularity can lead to shortages, with premium and niche varieties flying off the shelves faster than you expect. Don't wait for prices to climb or for your favorite brand to disappear during a wave of panic buying. Nut butters are easy to store, long-lasting, and packed with benefits, making them one of the smartest choices for your January AR stockpile, whether you're preparing for a potential emergency or simply planning ahead. Rising grocery prices. Having peanut butter or other nut butters on hand is a simple yet effective way to ensure you're ready for anything. Number 3. Canned meat and protein sources. When it comes to building a reliable, long-lasting pantry, canned meat is essential. These protein-rich options, like tuna, chicken, and beef, are not just convenient. They're a lifesaver when times are uncertain. Whether you're preparing for emergencies, aiming to stretch your grocery budget, or simply need a quick filling meal, canned meat is a pantry powerhouse. Why are canned meats so important? For starters, they have an impressive shelf life, often lasting several years without needing refrigeration. This is a huge advantage when fresh meat might spoil due to power outages or natural disasters. With rising prices on fresh meats due to factors like labor shortages, high feed costs, and supply chain disruptions, canned meats offer an affordable, stable alternative. But it's not just for emergencies. Canned meats are versatile and can be used in a variety of dishes, from classic tuna sandwiches and chicken salads to hearty casseroles, pasta meals, and stews. Canned meats bring flavor and nutrition to your meals without compromising on variety or taste. You won't have to settle for bland meals even when relying on non-perishable foods. The economic benefits are also hard to ignore. As inflation drives up the cost of fresh meats, canned meat options allow you to lock in today's prices, helping you avoid future price hikes. Plus, if you're into specialty items like sustainably sourced salmon, wild-caught tuna, or organic chicken, you'll want to act fast. These are often produced in smaller batches and sell out quickly when demand spikes. Speaking of demand, more people are turning to high-protein diets such as keto, paleo, and low-carb, making canned proteins even more popular. They offer an easy, nutritious, ready-to-eat source of lean protein without needing refrigeration or complicated preparation. This makes them an ideal option for anyone looking to maintain their diet effortlessly. Global supply factors, like fishing quotas and livestock availability, also affect the availability of canned meats. These can lead to shortages of premium products, making it crucial to stock up before supplies dwindle. With the rise in emergency preparedness, demand for canned meat is only set to grow. Governments and organizations recommend including them in emergency kits, and that's spurring bulk buying. Don't wait until it's too late. Canned meats are not. The key benefit of shelf-stable milk alternatives is their packaging. Sold in sturdy Tetra Paks or cans, they don't need refrigeration until opened, allowing them to sit in your pantry for months, ready for use whenever needed. This helps reduce waste and ensures that you always have milk available for recipes, smoothies, or a quick snack. With fresh dairy costs on the rise, consumers are turning to these more affordable and long-lasting alternatives. Specialty plant-based milks, like organic or fortified varieties, are especially prone to shortages, so stocking up now could prevent future headaches. Whether you buy in bulk or grab extra cartons during your next grocery trip, you'll appreciate having them on hand when the shelves are empty during peak shopping seasons. Having shelf-stable milk alternatives in your pantry this winter is a decision you won't regret. Nutritious, convenient, and versatile, they're essential for anyone looking to stay prepared. Number 1. Sugar and sweeteners. Sugar and sweeteners are essentials. Sugar is a staple that often goes unnoticed until it becomes scarce. Imagine halfway through baking your favorite dessert or preserving a batch of homemade jam, only to discover the store shelves have run out of sugar. That's why stocking up on sugar and alternative sweeteners is a smart move, especially during the colder months when baking and preservation activities surge. White sugar, brown sugar, and even specialty sweeteners like honey, agave, and maple syrup experience skyrocketing demand during this time of year. If you're unprepared, you may find yourself scrambling to find this pantry essential or paying a premium price when stocks run low. Honey, known for its natural sweetness and versatility, isn't just for tea. It's a powerhouse ingredient for marinades, dressings, and even home remedies for sore throats. However, honey production has faced challenges in recent years, particularly from the declining global bee populations. If honey is a staple in your household, this has led to inconsistent supplies and higher prices for both organic and conventional honey varieties. Purchasing in advance guarantees you won't run out when supplies run out. Maple syrup, the golden treasure of North America, is another must-have sweetener. Although people most famously use it to drizzle over pancakes and waffles, baking and cooking are increasingly using it as a natural sugar substitute. Its production, unfortunately, relies on very specific weather conditions, which can easily interrupt harvests. This means supply often struggles to meet growing demand, especially as more people discover its unique flavor and versatility for those looking at plant-based options. Agave syrup offers another sweetener option. Its surge in demand stems from the rise of health-conscious diets and its use in cocktails, smoothies, and specialty beverages. However, this popularity has contributed to price hikes, making it another sweetener worth stockpiling before the rush sets in. Of course, we can't forget the classics. White sugar and brown sugar's clean and neutral flavor makes it an all-rounder for baking, cooking, and preserving. Meanwhile, brown sugar, with its molasses. During the holiday season or peak canning months, chewy cookie glazes and hearty recipes favor rich depth. Both types often fly off the shelves. Stockpiling sugar and sweeteners is not just practical, it's strategic. Global factors like labor costs, trade policies, and unpredictable weather patterns can all affect availability and price. By purchasing in bulk during the off-season or before holiday demand spikes, you can get ahead of price increases and shortages. Don't wait. It's better to have a sweet stockpile ready when you need it most. To wrap things up, stocking up on these 8 essential groceries could make all the difference in 2025. With prices rising and supply chains facing disruptions, being prepared will help you stay ahead and ensure you're not scrambling when shelves start emptying out. So, make sure to grab these items now while they're still available at today's prices. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends and family. It's always better to be prepared than to regret it later. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more tips to keep you ahead of the curve. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and keep prepping.